Hey everyone, Sheila here from Life with Pets. So we are back at the 75-gallon tank, and as you can see it is an absolute jungle. I cannot believe how quickly the plants have grown. We've sold so much of the guppy grass, which is this one here, and as you can see we still have an awful lot of it. We have moved Picasso into this tank because whilst I did like it, or do like it, as a snail breeding tank, that's what the tank is for, I wanted some life in it. This tank is in our bedroom and I wanted something swimming around. So we have actually ordered some more fish to go in here. They are going to be arriving in the next few days, and when they do I will take some footage of that. This tank will be getting a big makeover. We are going to be changing out the substrate because the fish that we have got need a softer substrate. And so this one is going to be all taken out. So this is going to be a huge job. We probably will scape it to some extent, but as it's the snail breeding tank, then I don't think that we're going to go to a great deal of effort on it. We do have the snails in here, mystery snails and ram's horn snails, and they are breeding like crazy for us. I don't know if you can see back there, it's not focusing very well, but we have 2 more egg clutches. We have a load also in a incubator, because that's what we usually do. We move them to an incubator after a few days, and we then have tons of them growing out in our 20-gallon grow out tank. And that is a new tank that we've also set up. It does give them a lot more room to move around, and obviously we can do much bigger water changes, so I think that it is a much better environment for them. So the fish have come in and we got them from the wet spot. It was one of the only places I could find these fish. They are a very seasonal fish, and so I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally they came in. So they do have a heat pack. They always pack their fish so well. All right, let's see. We've always had great experiences when buying from these people. Well, I definitely see some movement, so that is good. So the first ones are some more Harlequin rasboras, and wow, they are tiny. So we got another 6 of these, and these are to add eventually, to add into the 125-gallon to add to the school. And they've obviously put like the little bit of polyfill in. This is in there so that it helps soak up ammonia in the bag. So not looking very colourful right now, and boy, they're small, but they should colour up in time. And then these are the ones I am so excited about. Oh my goodness, these are so tiny. All right. These are, which I really don't think that you're going to see these in the bag, but these are Pygmy Corys, and I have wanted these for so long. These are going to be going in the 75-gallon once they've been through the quarantine process, and again you can see that they've got the polyfill in as well. So I'm going to go put these in to acclimate, and then we'll take a look at them in the quarantine tank later. This is the quarantine tank that we've put them into. It was actually our 10-gallon divided tank that has been empty for several weeks, and we just kept the cycle going in it. So we have put them into this tank. This is actually a few days later, and as you can see, they have settled in very well. The Harlequins have coloured up considerably from the way that they looked initially, and the Pygmy Corys are so so tiny. Some of our shrimp are bigger than them, so it's quite funny to see. But I am so thrilled with these fish. I think that it has highlighted to me, seeing them in the 10 gallon, that we are going to need a lot more of them. I think once they go into the 75 gallon, then we're not really going to see them because they're so tiny. Now I do know that they will grow a little, but they do still stay very small. So I think what we're going to do is I am going to try and get some more. I have been in contact with a fairly local store to us, and he does actually think he can get some in, and so I have ordered another 15, and I'm hoping that we will be able to get them. So they're going to stay in this quarantine tank until we do the 75 gallon, because we do need to make the tank much more user friendly for them so that we don't damage the barbels, because Corys do need a very soft substrate so that their little barbels don't get damaged, and so that they can find food. And so that is what we're going to do with that tank. So they're going to remain in this tank until that is ready. One of the reasons I chose this specific Cory was because they are not just bottom swimming, they do actually like a very heavily planted tank, and they will do a lot of middle swimming and sort of swim high up amongst the plants and rest on the plants. And that was a big draw to me, because obviously in the 75 gallon we already have a lot going on the bottom of the tank with all the snails, and so I wanted something that would sort of be active higher up in the tank, and they will do that as well. But I have to say, absolutely love these little guys. They don't seem too skittish at all, which I'm really thrilled about. They are very personable. They're quite happy, as you can see here, they're quite happy for you to be up close with them, and I absolutely love them. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this and see the end result of these fish in the tank. Also, if you turn on the notifications, then you know when we post another video. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.